back to my channel. Today I'm going to bake something very exciting. I'm going to bake some cupcakes, and I have to be honest, I'm not a cupcake person just because they normally are so sweet that I cannot finish one. But these ones I'm going to bake today, they are a little bit less sweet than usually cupcakes are. They are going to be coconut and blackberry cupcakes, and I think the coconut and the blackberry really complement each other and they are super delicious. And of course you can always do this with more sugar to be sweeter if you prefer. So I hope that you can make this yourself, and if you do, don't forget to tag me in your picture because I really like to see those. And yeah, let's get started! For the cake batter you will need 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of coconut milk, a handful of shredded coconut, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, a handful of blackberries, 4 eggs, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1 cup of butter. Frosting you will need 60 grams of butter, 200 grams of cream cheese, 2 cups of icing sugar, and some blackberries. Okay, so first you want to preheat your oven at 170 degrees Celsius, and now you want to start by mixing your dry ingredients first. So now just mix it a little bit. And your shredded coconut, it's also dry, so let's put it in there. Now it's time to put the butter, and make sure it is room temperature or else it will get a bit difficult. Instead of butter, you can also use coconut oil. Now let's add our eggs. Let's whisk this in low speed or else you just create a big mess. And then add your coconut milk. And mix a little bit more. So when you finish, it should look something more or less like this. And don't worry if you see these little lumps in there because it's just your coconut. Okay, so now you will need a cupcake tray or a normal tray. That's in my case, I don't have a cupcake tray, so I will just use a normal one and I will put the cases on it. Obviously, you will need cupcake cases, and I bought these really cute ones. They are golden. They have this really nice shine that I really like. So you want to spread them out in your tray. Then you want to grab some of your butter and put it into your cupcake cases. It's very important that you don't touch the cases or else it will look very ugly. I will also try to put some blackberries inside of my muffins. So I have this frozen blackberries and I'm going to put one in the end. Okay, so now this has to go to the oven at 175 degrees Celsius and it has to bake for about 18 or 20 minutes. And here we have our muffins completely done. You have to let them cool down completely before you put the frosting, or else the frosting will just melt all over the place and it will be a disaster. Time for your cream cheese frosting, and you will need your cream cheese and your butter and stir them together until they get a light yellow, almost white color. This may take a while, but yeah. Then add your icing sugar little by little and stir in medium speed. When that's all done, take a smaller piece of the frosting and put it aside. And then in the rest of the frosting, put some blackberries and stir them until it looks smooth and purple. Now that my cupcakes had already cooled down, I'm going to start with the frosting that is not purple, so the normal one. And I'm going to get one of these tiny little spatulas. If you don't have one, just use a spoon or a knife. I'm going to grab just a tiny bit of this and I'm going to spread it in one of the cupcakes. And then with your coconut, you just want to grab a little bit of it and spread it on top. They should look like this, and when you have all of them done, you should grab a piping bag like these, and you also need a big star-shaped tip. So just put your tip next to your bag. See more or less where do you want to cut it. So I'm going to cut it here. Open your bag, put the tip inside and slide it till the end until it kind of fits. Fold in your bag and then with the help of your spatula put some of your frosting inside of this bag. So now with one hand you want to grab the point of your bag and with the other one you want to grab in the back. And this one is going to squeeze it and the front one is just going to control the movement. And finally we want to finish with a nice blackberry on top. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and tell me what you think about them. I think they look super pretty. They have a lot of things happening, but they all complement each other and they are super delicious. So I hope you can do it. Just try to make them, and if you do, please tell me, because I want to see how they look. I hope you all have a great weekend and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!